Merry Christmas and a happy vault day. We have a few vaults to open in today's video, but also it is Xalatath's Bargain Devour Feculence week. So make sure and take your mass dispels. Make sure your whole parties have all of their self dispels and everyone understands this affix so it's not completely frustrating. Also, if you're like a Resto Shaman, save something like your Nature Swiftness, Chain Heal, like save stuff for this affix, or else it is just a nightmare to deal with in pugs. But or just push past 12s and you don't have to deal with it. So let's go and crack this vault. This Shaman literally needs all the gear. We went all of season 1 without getting a better necklace. So, I don't know how long this curse is going to hold, but hopefully not much longer. We literally just need anything other than a belt. So let's crack it, see what we get. And yeah, we have a few different alts to be checking today. So this is just the first of a few. Ooh, okay, apparently this Trinket's like really good. It's very RNG centric, but if you get it to proc the stat boost, this Trinket's really solid. But it, like I said, it's like very hit or miss, like literally hit, like whoa, it hit, or it's like miss. This thing sucks. Okay, so this we take. This character always gets good Trinket luck, man. Like we got like crazy good Trinket luck season 1. I guess we finally get rid of the Gale of Shadows, but honestly, huge. 4 item levels. Also, the newly buffed Shaman. We're going to have to do some LFR raid and get that tier set. That thing is crazy. All right, let's hop on over to the Priest next. All right, on to the Priest. The Priest also opened a vault last week and got a belt. Very weird week. We're only getting belts, only Gucci belts around here, but literally anything's an upgrade for this. I played my key last week as Disc, but I really prefer Holy, and now that Holy just keeps getting buff after buff, like I really want to keep trying it. We actually got a tier item slot, which is very good. We can catalyze this. We already have as many catalyst charges as we need, and honestly, this is huge. This is massive. So now both priest specs that I play, both the healer specs, now we'll have at least a piece that we can catalyze and get some tier, get that tier set rolling. All right, hopefully our Druid has similar or better luck. Onto the Druid. Last week it got this Remnant of Darkness Trinket. My Monk has this, and I think another one of my healers has this Trinket. It's honestly so disappointing. The randomness of the int buff and then the like very poor damage of this Trinket just make it very upsetting. So hopefully we get anything else other than like something like this. Like we need a good Trinket to replace that one, or we need just like a tier item or a weapon or something. What do we get? Ooh, hey, a tier item. We take that as big stat haste, small stat verse. Sign me up. We love to see that. Dude, we are one step closer to the most fun tier set in the game. So, big stuff. The 4 set of Druid, if you haven't seen it yet, is so powerful. You just get free hots left and right. Super fun, so super excited. Let's go and equip that because I am very excited. Bye-bye, Season 1 tier set. Hello, Season 2. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't do that yet. That's okay. But yeah, that is super exciting. A massive win. Now we just need to do some LFR or just more keys on this character. Start getting that 4 set rolling, and then we're good to go. But let's see what the Paladin got. And guys, I'll be honest, I'm not really playing the Paladin as a Holy Paladin this tier. Partly because I really enjoy playing Prot Paladin. Like, something about it is so much fun. I mean, I'm not like opposed to playing Holy Paladin. I just like, Prot Paladin is just my favorite Paladin spec. So, for Prot Paladin, we need a weapon. I'm still using an int weapon, so maybe I should still be doing Holy with Prot loot spec. But it's just so much fun. Prot Paladin is so fun. The shield bash, like, it's just a fun spec with satisfying noises. I don't know. I can't explain it. But let's hope for a weapon. Hope for trinkets that actually give me main stat. What do we get? We got the same Trinket. Okay, honestly, this is a good Trinket because I'm still in that in-between of should I be playing Holy, should I play Prot? And this kind of doesn't help make my decision, but allows me more time because it gives both main stats. So you know what? We take that. The same Trinket. So last week was all about the belts. This week's all about the Sigil of Algari Concordance. I wouldn't really hate getting this Trinket on the Monk, which is our next healer, the main event. What can we get on our Monk? Now, the Monk, you guys know, is my main character, and I hit the paint so hard last week. So we crossed 3K IO, we timed most of the 13s, we're just looking for a few more, and I got a full vault slot full of like 12s and 13s on the dungeons. I even did a few delves, and obviously my guild is raiding. So I'm excited to see what we get. We can now get a mythic tier piece or a mythic piece from the vault on the raid slot. So big stuff. We did kill 2 bosses last week, but I did. Don't look up my parses on the second boss. I died on it, and I'm still losing sleep over it. But oh, we should talk about what we can get. We can definitely upgrade this Moxie Jug. Hopefully we don't get a weapon because I did just craft a 2-hand. Maybe it was a little too, jumping the gun, but we don't need a belt. Anything else could technically be an upgrade because everything else is just a heroic piece. So yeah, I'm still rocking the Sire Circlet from last season. I don't know how to say that correctly, by the way. How many of you guys are still equipping this? Like, when do I unequip this thing? When does it stop being the play, But literally anything other than a weapon, I think, and a belt, I would be happy with. Just give me some new myth pieces. Let's start bumping up that item level. Give me some good secondary stats. Come on. Okay, lots to choose from. Let's check out our raid pieces. So belt, that's already out of the question. Feet, we don't need that. And then pants, we don't need that. It's big stat burst, though. Hey, that trinket is following us, man. What the heck? This trinket, go away. Okay, let's see. We also get a myth track shoulder piece and trinket with avoidance, but it's not. I don't think this is a good one. Okay, bind a spectral essence to an enemy for 20 seconds, causing allied attacks to heal for 30% of the damage up to only 1.8 million healing. It's a 1 minute 30 cooldown. This would be cool if it were stronger. When the essence expires or is removed early, the remaining healing bursts. It would never make it. Like, you would never make it to where this would burst, I don't think. That's definitely weird. Okay, let's see what delve pieces we got. We got a necklace, a crit mastery necklace, and we got more legs. Dude, we have so many pairs of pants on this character. So, here's my thought process. Let's see what kind of shoulders we have. We have good shoulders already. I am debating, and maybe this is another one where we wait until after raid tonight, but here's my thought process. I can get any myth track shoulder piece and turn it into this piece of gear right here. This piece of gear is amazing. Main stat crit, secondary stat haste, like insanely good piece of gear. Myth track tier is obviously like BIS. It's just BIS. Like, that's just how it works. But I can't get this piece from dungeons. And apparently this trinket's simming really well. I can pull up the trinkets, but apparently, once again, it's RNG based. But if you get this to work, if this does like get the main stat proc, apparently it's very good. Let's see where it lands on the actual chart. But I'm pretty sure this chart doesn't account for like good RNG. I don't even see it on this chart, to be honest. Where is this thing? Once again, this is QElive.com. Excellent resource when trying to select what you're trying to get from your vault as a healer. Yeah, it's not even. Is this it? It's not even showing. Oh man, it's not even showing. But see, I read an article by Volk where he was talking about this trinket and how great it is. If you get it to proc, there's like 2 different ways it can proc it. It can either like shield an ally or something, or give you and them like main stat or something like that. And if it procs the main stat, it's like a giga buff, like huge. Let me try to find that article and then I can show you guys. Okay. Actually, a funny turn of events. So I did find an article. Now my page is bugging. I found an article, but it's not the one I was looking for. Let's see. Oh man, it says it's by Squishy this time. The guy that posts like all the things. Man, that was taking forever to load. Sigil of Algari Concordance trinket has now been massively nerfed and is likely not worth using anymore. Rest of Druids, Presovoker, Guide Writer, Volk released an editorial. Okay, so this is what the article that I was looking for. In this, the trinket has a massive primary stat proc for the entire party, roughly 10k. So that's crazy in dungeons, but a low proc rate, making it very good when it does proc. Some healers were using this to add more DPS since it's such a massive gain if they don't need a specific healer trinket. So boom, right there. It's like if you got it to proc, it's insane because it gives it the entire party. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Okay, But as of this morning, it has been gutted. This was posted 23 hours ago. Sigil of whatever. Its proc rate no longer scales with haste, which is probably why people like us were liking it, people like Resto Druids, because we stack that haste. And then the primary stat now splits among the party. Oh, man. So it went from 10k, giving literally 50k main stat, to now only 10k. So yeah, we definitely, I don't think we take it anymore. I think we just go with the short turn gain, which always feels so bad when literally I could just get any myth track shoulders and turn it into this piece. Man, how bad is this vial? This vial's bad. This vial's like very mid for us healers, yeah. Oh man. I think we just go with the shoulders. You guys have literally flamed me, by the way. Every single vault week, you flame me on what I pick from the vault. But every single time, my rationale has ended up panning out. Like, I took, like, this piece over a tier piece because I had a piece to catalyze into the tier. And y'all were like, you should have just taken the tier. It's like, but no. And then, like, I don't know. Every single time, what I've taken has exactly worked out. So hopefully we don't just automatically end that blessing or that, like, you know, curse, I guess, by taking this and then immediately getting a myth track shoulder piece. That would really suck. Let me go ahead and check and make sure I don't already have one. Nope. Okay, I have another heroic one. So let's just take it. Oh, man. I'm glad they nerfed this now, and I'm glad I found the article of them talking about it getting nerfed, so I didn't take it now and then find out it's nerfed later, but oh, that would have been so sick getting this after having just read an article like, man, this trinket's broken, you know, like, okay, we took the myth track shoulders, just get it out of the way, rip the bandit off, and you know what this also allows us to do, though? It allows us to equip our myth track helm as well, because currently I'm running our maxed out heroic. Yeah, we do lose short-term main stat, but we're gaining better stats. 'Cause I have a myth track helm that's haste crit from last week. Huge, huge. So we just basically got 2 myth track pieces in tier slots. And now I still have this haste mastery tier piece for my, like, Windwalker, for example, which this is the best piece, I guess. So huge. Honestly, I would say this week's vaults were very good. Well, I mean, they weren't like best. Like, we didn't get the best in slot trinkets. We didn't get anything insane, but we got tier on our Druid. We got good options on our Monk, and then ended up getting a piece that unlocked 2 mythic track pieces for our Monk, which is huge. I would call this a success, but did you guys get anything better in your vaults? Let me know down in the comments below. Good luck with this week's affix, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, guys.